Hello and welcome everyone. Stormy Sensei here, bringing you yet another Octopath Traveler stream. Tonight we are going to be going through and walking to several more Chapter 4 locations. So in the last stream, you saw me go to Northreach and Duskbarrow, and we cleared a lot of the side quests there, first try. Tonight, we're going to be going to Wispermill, Grandport, and if we have time, we'll also go ahead and do Everhold and Marsalim. We'll see how far we get though. The reason why I'm going through all of these was eventually I'm going to want to just go through the stories one by one, and it'll be nice to be able to fast travel to the town that I want to go to in order to start the actual stream. Hey there, Marvel Man. I'm glad that you could make an Octopath stream. And hopefully you won't be too bored by the content. I was mentioning in the last Octopath stream that this particular type of gameplay, where it's mostly just me traveling to a town, it ends up being pretty action-packed compared to the story-based. So if you're more into turn-based combat than reading, then you'll enjoy these streams more. If you find that the battles end up being repetitive, sorry. The other aspect of the game, you're not going to see very much of that, which is going to be the storytelling portion, because we aren't doing any of the story missions this stream. Yep, well, early is relatively speaking. It's already past 9 p.m. my time. It's just usually still working at this point in time in the day. Or like just got home from work and don't really feel like streaming yet. That's one tough cookie.
My turn now. Oh, say goodbye. I am not made for such battles.
Alright, I see another shrine here. And I see some woods. So we're gonna go over to the woods first. See what that's all about. Forest of Purgation. Arrows? Okay, that's not bad of a weakness.
I will not be defeated. No, you will not. Let's do this.
Coming.
Oh, that's awkward. It's mostly fine for the most part.
Letting the hunt begin.
Here we go.
I will not be defeated.
Alright, take care, Marvel Man.
Let's do this. For you.
What next? Holding back nothing, cowering before the huntress. I honor you, my quarry.
Level 58 woods, huh? I think that's higher than, yeah, that's higher than most of my characters. I probably wouldn't survive there for very long. Well, we're on our way to the actual town. We're going to try our best to get the treasure chests along the way.
Now, what next? All right, smite them down.
Sorcery.
Let's do this.
Let's see, we're all into here.
Coming, if thou darest.
I'll do my best. No, you will not. Well then. You cannot dodge.
Letting my arrow fly in.
My turn now.
What is the logical course of action?
Here I go. Won't hold back. I summon the bell gun, the great merchant.
What next? Come. Cowering before the huntress. The hunt ends.
Kind of a good thing that I ended up starting off with Haunted for this playthrough, because I know that me and my stubborn self, I would not have actually had her in the party otherwise, and she kind of is carrying me through this area with her like kill everything arrow ultimate technique.
What to do? Pardon me.
Coming, if thou darest.
Darn, I was hoping that they'd be weak to swords back there. Let's see what they got. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. That's probably really bad, actually.
Tempest of Ice Spell Rain!
I'll do my best. No, you will not. I will not be defeated.
Letting the hunt begin.
Let's do this.
What is the logical course of action?
Oh. That's what I thought. At least it didn't kill anyone.
Holding back nothing, cowering before the huntress.
Can't end like this.
Why am I not surprised?
Here I go! In Alfred's name, be safe!
Dark and lightning. Alright.
Come in, if thou darest. The hunt endeth.
Cat's eye. I wonder what that is. Oh, you can sell it. Okay. I do not have any pets. Growing up, my parents had pets. Lots of pets, in fact. My father had several dogs while I lived with him, and several cats, and several birds, and several fish, and several turtles. My mother never owned any pets, but my grandmother had a dog for most of the time that I was with her. So these ugly goblin things in the back, these frog kings, they are not weak to wind for sure. So let's just hit this guy. It's actually really bad silence. It means I can't use any of my magic attacks. Okay, they're weak to daggers at least.
I'll do my best.
Was that an axe that I just tried using? Okay, it wasn't. Never mind.
What to do? Pardon me.
I will not be thy prince.
Let's see. 5. This is actually going to get more and more tough as time goes on, because I guess I'll be fine because I can heal. And I'm pretty sure the Ophelia is immune to silence, but I'm not going to be able to kill these guys as quickly as I would like to because I have the effects of silence on me.
What's this?
I will not be defeated. Bring about the
It's pretty damaging for magic attacks.
What's this?
Oh no! Well then. My turn now. My turn now. Pardon me.
What's this now?
Not too bad.
Let's do this. Pardon me. Bring about the miracle of healing.
What's this?
Let's do this. My
Alright, we're in cleanup mode now. They're gonna die pretty soon here.
What is the logical course of action? Oh, flames! Rage! Rock!
Letting the hunt beginning.
Let's see.
Well then. Prepare yourself. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Starting to run a little low on mana here, so we're going to
Here.
give this over. And then we're going to finish him off here. It's a little overkill. Didn't really need to do that much damage to him, but we did waste a lot of time in there, in that battle. Well, on the bright side, you can stick to playing offline and getting good from there, and then when you do eventually get the online service, then you'll be able to
Here I go.
play from there.
Pardon me.
So this guy in the front can cause silence, so we're going to try our best to keep him suppressed.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Plus offense, I'm not too worried about.
Well then. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Coming, if thou darest.
they hurt.
Not bad. A passing.
We're in a nice little sweet spot right now. We're actually gaining so much experience points per battle that we can just use up whatever skills we want, and we will never run out, because by the time we would have run out of mana, we'll have leveled up. So that's pretty nice. See you around, Marvel Man. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck on your project. Hang on, I didn't get to go to that shrine.
Time
Oh.
to teach you a lesson.
Letting my arrow fly and true. A torrent of arrows!
Anything with silencing mist.
My turn now.
Now, what next?
Well then. What to
Steel
do?
defenses. I was not expecting that.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
And this should kill them all.
Tempest of Tidesdale Rain. Thus ends your lesson.
Yeah, their Wolfstorm plays. Welcome to the stream, I believe. I think this is my first time seeing you in chat. But glad to have you either way. Alright, we've made it to Wispermill. We are not doing stories tonight, but it is good that we're here so that we can fast travel here when we're ready to do story missions later. Hey there, Kirby fan. Welcome back to the stream. Oh, your name has changed. Okay. That's an expensive inn, 400. Did your homework? I'm glad to hear it. The stream is always more enjoyable when you're already done with your homework. What is with everyone in town? Why is everyone so silent? It's so creepy. Like ultra creepy. Is there even music in the town? I do remember this guy. Morningstar, that's a physical weapon type of mace. I'm not too interested in that. Adamantine shield, that's actually pretty good. I'm cheap though. Although it's pretty good for Ophelia. I may end up giving that to him. Max SP hat, primeval robe. Alright, let's see. So I know that there's at least one character that would benefit from a primeval robe, I think. How long is this game? It's a long game. I think it's going to be 90 hours all said and done. And the crazy thing to think about is the fact that it's not even that long of a game by role-playing games. Yeah, remember, I've been giving you your roles for YouTube subscriber and Best of Stormy. I thought that this would be better for Primrose, but I was wrong. Although that elemental defense, do I want to give up a little bit of damage for a little more longevity? Yeah, it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. And that's okay. Alright, so I think we're done in the shops. I'm a huge fan of role-playing games. Final Fantasy series, the Dragon Quest series, the Phantasy Star series, like Tales of, Xenoblade, Xenogears, Xenosaga. I've played several of most of the bigger named. I haven't played like Ten Megami Tensei or Persona or anything like that. But that's like on the list to eventually get around to doing though. I love a good role-playing game. Alright, so there's something really weird going on about this town. Not quite sure what's going on. It's so silent, no one wants to say anything. Hey there, black and gold. There's something definitely weird about this old woman here, but nothing to be done here. This town is pretty bland. Like, I can't actually interact with any of the townsfolk, and there are no side quests. So I'm sure that I won't actually be able to do anything here as far as like interacting with the people until I've actually beaten the storyline for this area. And this is Ophelia's. Oh, okay, so this makes sense actually. So this particular town is a religious cult that is led by the Savior, and he has stolen the sacred flames from me and prevented me from completing my pilgrimage.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunting. Letting the hunt begin. hunt beginning. Letting my arrow fly in true. Fortunate skill. The hunt ends.
Oh, don't be so sure about like skill level. If you think about it, I'm already like, I forget how many hours I'm into this game. I'm 67 hours into the game already. You can actually watch like the first play session. I definitely was not as good back then as I am right now. It all comes down to practice.
Standest thou against me?
And you just like learn different things about the game one by one. In a way, it makes sense for you to be getting those Final Fantasy vibes because this is made by the makers of... Oh, darn it. Oh, I messed up. I thought that was a dagger, but it's actually a sword. This is fine. I feel like he can hit me like once or twice without that much damage. This game is much longer than Zelda.
I'll do my best.
Although Breath of the Wild, I think that I beat that in 60 hours. So that's actually pretty long for a Legend of Zelda game. I'm not sure if I already said hey to Elcade, but I saw you come in. Welcome back.
Letting the hunt beginning. Letting the hunt beginning.
Zelda could be beaten as soon as you get the paraglider, but you would miss out on getting all the bosses and getting all the shrines and, you know, collecting weapons and doing side quests and things like that. I know the speedrunners finished it in like, you know, it doesn't take hardly any time at all for them to finish, but talking about like a casual playthrough of the game.
I will not be defeated. May the sacred flame shine forth.
What is the logical course?
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is actually my most recent, like, long game that I played.
Letting my arrow fly in true.
Oh, I still didn't do enough damage. I guess I'll have to get hit.
Letting my arrow fly in true.
What a shame.
A penny saved.
Well then. Here I go.
Now you want to talk about playing a game for a long time. Super Smash Brothers, I'm pretty sure I've spent almost 400 hours into that. Let's see, how am I going to get over to that new shrine?
I will battle.
Interesting dilemma.
Okay, so I surprised my foe, which means I get a whole free extra turn.
Letting my arrow fly in true.
Here I go. Pardon me. Well then.
Story wasn't good. I'm guessing you're talking about Breath of the Wild. Oh, you're talking about Brawl. The Brawl story mode wasn't even that good.
Let's do this! For you!
Letting my arrow fly and true. Come, cowering before the huntress. Thou didst fight with courage.
So we know that this is not the way to get to the shrine.
Ready or not, here I come!
Is Nightbot nocturnal?
Go!
Doubtful. Nightbot is panternal? I guess that's what you would have to call it. Awake during both the night and also the day. Just because I like spouting facts, I'll go ahead and let you guys know that the word for someone that is awake during the day and goes to sleep at night is diurnal. Pull that out as necessary. You never know you would need that fact.
Now, what next? I think not.
I will not be defeated.
I try my best to keep you guys educated.
Let's do this! The winds of force are howling. What next? I will not be defeated. What next?
Holding back enough, cowering before the huntress.
Wife's actually a little sick.
Ends.
Stomach ache since last night, but she's resting now. Maybe she'll take a sick day tomorrow from work. I've been trying to convince her to do as much, but you know, she probably will actually end up going into work anyway.
Standest thou against me, then be hunted.
What next?
A torrent of arrows.
Here I go! Yeah! My turn now.
Think of it as a good thing. Like, yeah, I have to work, and it makes me like stream starting at like 9 p.m. or later, but at the same time, you know, I'm able to own a Switch and a house and internet and a stream computer thanks to money, so. Sounds like you're leaving for the night. Have a good night, Kirby fan. Good luck at school tomorrow. Have a great day there.
Coming, if thou darest.
My turn now. May the sacred flame shine forth. Here I go.
Let my arrow fly in truth. The hunt ends.
I did hear about that. The bombs sent via mail to like liberal spokespeople, including some politicians, and maybe this is the way to get to. No, it's not. Politicians and former President Obama and people like that. Very terrifying, but I'm glad that no one was hurt though,
Let my arrow
because it would have
fly in
been
truth.
far worse, or could have been far worse.
Listen to me.
Let's do this. Pardon me.
Oh man, it missed.
What next? A tempest of ice shall
I could
reign.
have gotten all of them, but instead I'll just get like one of them.
Coming, if thou darest. Listen to me.
What to do? Pardon me.
And we got terrible
Let
accuracy.
the hunt begin.
My turn now. May the sacred flame shine forth.
I should have gone with lightning. Oh, that's okay. Didn't matter.
You
Blew them all away either way.
father.
Night black and gold. Okay, there we go. This is the way to get to the shrine now.
Step right up.
Sorry that wasted so much time, everyone.
What next?
Shrine of the Starseer. Alright, so we made it here. Next stop will be to Grandport.
Step right up.
These enemies don't really count They're like the weak enemies from this area.
Letting my arrows
snap.
fly and true.
That was actually the worst thing you could have done to me.
What's this?
Well then.
I don't know if he will use magic on me.
What next? Raining arrows up on me.
Hopefully not, though.
I will not be right.
Okay, good.
What next? I honor you, my queen.
In a way, Cyrus is one of my stronger characters, and him being confused and me not having control over what he does or who he attacks, including teammates, is a pretty dangerous prospect.
Time to teach you a lesson.
My turn now.
Whoops.
Coming.
I'll not be defeated.
Hunter, right, okay. I actually probably need to switch up the job classes that everyone has.
What is the logical course of action?
So I'm pretty sure that everyone has enough job points in order to get their final technique. Okay, not quite. I'm okay with her switching up to not be a hunter anymore. With Ophelia being a scholar, it should be a little easier to actually go through and defeat enemies. No shrine here, so that will make things go a little faster.
Let us begin.
What to do? I'll do my best. Allow me to have a look.
Now, what next?
Well, that's kind of awkward. These, the weaknesses that they have are very not good for the job classes that I happen to have on me.
If that.
I'll do my best.
Let my arrow fly in truth.
Let's do this.
What is the logical course of action? Ah! Great inferno! The land! Not bad. A passing.
Alright, so what I actually need to do is switch out the jobs a little bit. She needs to start being a dancer. And then you can be a healer for now. And the reason why I'm doing that is there's a job class that you get from this. Second wind, that's what I was going for. And now she can go back to whatever she was, a scholar. And you can go back to being a dancer. Let's make sure that everyone has the right equipment for this. 445, nope, that doesn't matter. And this is fine. And then we go into the support skills, and then we make sure that instead of second serving, which is kind of useless with this job class, she instead has second wind. Now she'll gain a portion of her SP back every turn. She also has the job class SP Saver, so she only does half as much, or uses half as much SP for each magic spell she uses. But she's very efficient, very SP and mana efficient.
Ready or not, here I come. My turn now. Well then. Thunder!
Let my arrow fly in truth.
That's not bad, I guess.
What is the logical course of action?
What next? A course of arrows.
Let's do this. The winds of force are howling.
Now, what next?
Alright, let's compare their power. If I use Lightning Rod, 830. Compare that to Ophelia,
My turn now.
using Lightning Rod. Almost 600. That's not that bad.
My turn. Here I go.
Especially since she's only using half the SP.
I hope I grow more able.
Lock of the Lost King. Treasure chest right there, but I'm not gonna get baited though. I know you're gonna have to travel all around the entire map in order to get to that treasure chest. Just based on how every other map has been so far.
There is no choice.
I don't think we've fought anything other than this group before. Or in this particular area so far.
The winds of fortune are howling. I'll do my best. Let your wounds be.
That's kind of one of the downsides of this game. Is you're not really meant to stay in one area for too long, because the enemy variety in each area is pretty lacking.
Let the night consume all.
Come in, if thou darest. What next? A torrent of arrows.
My turn now. Here. Well then.
An interesting dilemma.
What next? Holding back nothing. Cowering before the hunters. Thou didst fight with courage.
Oh. Wonder how I get to that. That's actually the only reason why this dock is here, is so that you can see the fact that you missed that other treasure chest. It actually took me a while to get used to that as a map tactic. There used to be so many times where I was in
I'll do my
a
best.
maze for this game, or like a dungeon or something like that, a forest, you know, ice cavern, and you go this long winding road and it leads to a dead end with no treasure chest or anything like that, and the only reason why it's there is to show you that there's another treasure chest that is possible to miss.
I will not be thy prey. Come in, if thou darest.
Let's do this.
What is the logical course of action?
Trust me.
Ow. That actually hurt a lot.
Nothing will fight
My turn now. How's that?
Oh no. Well, you're welcome here, that one kid. Alright, it's another town down. hopefully the people of this town aren't nearly as creepy. And they're already talking to me, so that's already a lot better.
Huh? Welcome.
It appears, though, I've gotten to like the golden level. I'm able to scrutinize everybody without there being a chance of failure. Which means I might actually be over leveled now. It's definitely not supposed to be this easy. Wait, what was that you said about 8 travelers? Oh, that's a little self-serving, but that's okay. I don't mind it. Think about it this way, there are lots of people's clips that didn't even make it in. Platinum sphere, that'll be nice for Therion. Pirate's longbow. It's just that that forbidden bow that I already own is already so good. Adamantine bow. That's obviously better for Tressa. Just gonna give her that. Platinum vest, that's actually a really good ability or equipment for Ophelia.
Hi there.
Welcome.
I'm gonna have this person follow me. Because I think that she might be the answer to one of my side quests in Stoneguard. We're going to be going for at least another hour here. We've managed to make it to 2 towns within 1 hour, which is record pace. In the past 2 streams, it's been 2 hours for 2 towns. I think it's because I'm getting stronger, like my party's getting stronger, so I'm able to kill the enemies a lot faster.
Faring well?
Stowed away on a merchant ship made his way from the woodlands 6 months ago. Woodlands. There's a mother. I don't think this is Woodlands though. Yeah, this is Riverlands. There's a woman in either, I think it's Orwell actually, that is looking for her long lost son. And I was thinking this might have been him, but he's from the Woodlands though.
Hello. Splendid.
Alright, let's distribute some of the wealth here. Let's get Therion in this party. And then we're going to keep this party as is right now, but before we leave, we're going to switch Ophelia out for Cyrus. We're going to put Ophelia here. And we're going to put probably Alphen in place of Tressa. We don't want you know, a handful of people to get all the experience points. Oh, that's nice. I will take all of that. Those are all permanent stat increasing items. So I'm very happy to see those. How's my day today? Mondays are generally okay for me. I have like my weekly meeting with my boss every Monday where we talk about like what I did last week and what I'm going to do this week. So sometimes it can go pretty poorly, but this week went pretty well because I worked really hard last week. So mostly I had nothing but good things to say to me. How about yourself? These weapons aren't actually that great, but I'm going to steal them because I'm a completionist. I actually have to knock this guy out of the way if I want to get into there. Actually, I am able to beat him, but with his strength that high, it's going to take a while. So I don't want to waste time. I'll be able to do that when we're in town for the actual story. Adamantine shield. I neglected to buy that earlier. Justice Breaker, that sounds really cool. It's a sword or is that a dagger? It's a dagger, I think. It's a real speedy guy. All of his weapons increased speed. Go. A little extra speed. And over here, need an elusive. Yeah, I don't actually know why I'm built for evasion right now. I understand to be built for speed, but that's really the only thing I could think of being useful. I need to find a place where I can buy something that increases defense and also speed at the same time. That's what I really need, because Therion's really suffering trying to keep up with this. Instead of getting 120 physical defense, he's getting 20 physical defense because he's going for that speed boost here. Oh, well, I have not been keeping up with my weapons here. Hell Cleaver is definitely better there. Transcendentant Bow of Shadows is better there. Giant's Club. Not interested in that because it actually would lower my magical attack by over 100. If I had like a physical attacker that happened to have a secondary job class as a mage, then I would probably equip that so that I could still do lots of damage with my physical club. But with magic users actually using magic, there's no point. I am running out of things to have. Jobs to have. That's fine. So somehow my club is actually more powerful than my axe. So keep that in mind, everyone. And in fact, I may as well just use this to max out my magical damage for now. Second wind, that's fine. Eagle eye. Patience. Yeah, that's fine. Inspiration, probably don't need that. It'd probably be better to have. Oh, I have both inspiration and second wind. Probably don't need both. I don't really use inspiration very often. I'd probably be better off having something else. Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. Let's get Endure. That's probably better off over time. Heightened senses. Alright, that's fine. These are all good. Also good. I forgot to decrease the timer. I think I still have it down as 40 days until Smash Ultimate, when now it's 39. Yep, I was right. There we go. Alright, so that was a little not insignificant break in order to max or like optimize the equipment. But now we're gonna go on and keep on exploring the town. There should be at least one side quest in town. There are two. Good. And a lot of people. And somehow we're gonna be able to steal from a dog. A dirty ball of cloth and a necklace. What can I say? It looks like a good dog to me. Don't think that was really what Laura. I've definitely heard of Laura. Let's pull out the journal and see where we heard about Laura before. It's not L. I feel like it was in the Highlands. Oh, Lori. That's the girl who I was thinking of. I don't know who's looking for Laura. Where he is or what he might be doing. So there's definitely someone out there that's looking for this woman.
How do you do?
Hey, I actually have a quatrain bloom.
Goodness.
Welcome.
I don't trust anything from Wispermill. That's the place that I just came from, right? Yeah.
Oh, summer's day! Oh, summer's day!
Yeah?
So one interesting thing about the cities, every city that I've been in up until like the chapter 4 cities has felt like this is a city. Oh yeah, and by the way, there happens to be a story that's going on here. But so far all of the chapter 4 cities that I've visited seem to be very like, this city is only here because the story requires it to be here. Like, the people of Wispermill don't say anything because they're all part of a religious cult. The town of Grandport is constantly in a state of having the merchant's fair going on. Everyone only talks about that. Oh, this is great, actually. Yeah, that's big. I'll get to see what new weapons I get for doing that. Hey, it's the guy that's on his grand adventure. I remember that. I recognize that character. Yeah, there, Pika. Good to see you in chat again. Hey, I'm sure it was worth it. I probably should practice more often myself, but I don't have the drive to get better, unfortunately. Ultimate Breaker. I mean, that sounds cool. 15% chance of stealing though, so we'll just buy it off of them.
Hello.
Ethereal Dancer Garb. This equipment is so bad. I like the concept of that Ethereal Dancer Garb. That might be better than my Silent Cape, in fact. In fact, it is. 713 evasion. That's crazy. Oh, that's pretty easy. That's pretty straightforward, right?
Now, letting us hunt him. Letting my arrow fly and true.
Well, especially when it comes to late night Octopath streams, you guys are definitely always here, so I would say yeah.
Letting the hunt begin. Coming, if thou dares. Let's keep holding back nothing. Miss it to me, letting my arrow fly and true. Miss it to me, letting my arrow fly and true. Letting the hunt begin. I will not be that. What next? Coming, if thou dares. Yeah, holding back nothing. Miss it to me. What next? What next? Miss it to me. Letting the hunt begin. What next?
I think that if not this next hit, probably the next time I break him, he'll be dead. I'm just like guessing based off of like, just guessing based off of the number of bars that he had and just me remembering other people that I fought so far. Although it seems that for the number of bars that he's supposed to have, he hits a lot, he's a lot weaker, like he takes less damage, and, or not that he takes less damage, but he gives out less damage than I'm expecting. It could be because I've leveled up, or because he put all the stat points into health. I don't really know. I mean, this having status effects also like tends to make you a more quote-unquote difficult civilian to fight as well.
I will not be letting my arrow.
I'm in a handful of musical groups. None very professional. Actually, no professional groups, but I do a couple of things on the side. I play for my church, and I also play in the local community orchestra. I ever get nervous when I perform? No, not really. Whenever I go into a performance, I already know what I can and cannot play. So there's nothing really to be nervous about. I mean, I'm one of 12 first violins, and if I miss a couple of notes, they'll pick up the rest. It's not like I'm like a solo pianist or a flute or something, like first flute or something like that, where there's so few of you that you have to be perfect all the time on all your notes, otherwise everyone will notice. And also, when you're talking about like community orchestras, it doesn't really matter if people notice. Like the attendees of these concerts are going to be like, old people that just want to see a concert for cheap, and family and friends of the people that are actually in the orchestra. There aren't going to be too many, people that are there for a show that want their money's worth. They're expecting to have like a professional performance. So I don't let it really get to me. Like I know that the stakes are low enough that there's no reason to get nervous. I know it's going to be Halloween soon, but we were playing Christmas songs. I mean, that makes sense. Like, if you are, you have to prepare the stuff for your Christmas concert. If I were we're actually preparing music right now, or practicing music now for what we're going to be playing in December. We don't happen to have any Christmas music, but if we did, then we'd be practicing that already. Is it trembling with excitement or fear? Adventurer's Hat. Nice. Let's see what that does. Hopefully, based on the title, it increases the experience points given. Slightly reduces light damage taken. Well, I mean, at least it's stronger than any other hat that I have. I got a percussionist. So you play guitar and percussion? That's pretty cool.
Grand.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I like how they have little representatives of every single town. There's so many people in this town. But we're close though. We're close to finishing up everyone here. Grilled pomegranate. That's interesting. It's always a bad idea to buy those if you're not trying to just complete everything, because you always sell it for less than you had to buy it for.
Welcome.
Well, ran out of luck. Once you fail path actions 5 times in a town, you have to pay up money in order to get it restored. $100,000? That's so much. It's almost like not even worth breaking the rules anymore. So the amount increases every time you have to restore your reputation. Started off at like 100 or something silly like that. And just now it was like half of all the money that I own right now. But it's still cheaper than actually trying to buy all the stuff off of the people that you're stealing from. You know, assuming that you're lucky. And if you were really desperate, you could save scum and just like save the game right before, and then if you fail, just reload your save file. That would take way too much time, and it's not that serious. You get infinite money in the game anyway, so there's no point in really going for that. Sword of Sokrath. Alto sax. How long ago did you stop playing alto sax? Byron's Ring. Interesting. So Byron, or the House of Byron, is a guy down here, actually not down here, up here in Northreach. He used to be from a rich family, but he recently lost all of his money. And so I showed him the history book, or the historical lineage of the Byron family, which showed that his forefathers used to be like poor, you know, farmers that basically like worked hard until they got their wealth, and that inspired him to do the same, basically to pull himself up by his bootstraps and become a basically restore the wealth of his royal family. But apparently, based off of the fact that I just bought that ring, an alternative way that I could have solved that problem would have been to just hand him that fancy Byron ring, and then he probably would have thought, oh yeah, now I'm rich again, I'm going to continue to be a spoiled brat. Forbidden Shield. Evasion minus 171, but man, that defense is good. Alright, we've somehow managed to actually run out of money. It's been a long time since that's happened. Is it time to close? Are you asking me if the stream is over soon? Because it's not really. We still have... Well, actually, I could see why. We're about 15 minutes away from like the 2-hour mark, which would be around the normal time that I would end the stream. But I think that we're going to go for a little longer though.
Indeed.
Oh man, now that I've already bought all that stuff, now they give me the smarter bartering. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen!
Alright, that was the last person in the entire town that had anything worth buying or stealing. Or scrutinizing, for that matter. We've actually completed this town. There's nothing else to do here. Which means that when it comes time to go through the story, we'll just go all the way through without having to worry about having to steal or buy or scrutinize anyone. We are going to check to see what new weapons we're able to buy. Looks like the Seraphim Spear, or Spear. That's a good one. That's a real good one. And that's it. So now I know that the ultimate spear is being sold here. That's fine. we were going to replace Tressa with somebody, I believe. Maybe Cyrus, I forget. We were trying to keep the levels a little even. So let's get rid of Cyrus for Ulbrich. Is that a good idea? Yeah, that's a fine idea. And then Tressa can stay here as my high-level person. Alright. We're not going to spend as much time going through Everhold or through Marsalim. We're probably going to just go there, don't even bother trying to get to the, try to do all of the side quests and things like that. That might have been a bit of a mistake to try to do that for, the towns that I've been in so far.
Now then.
Alright, let's see. So we're going to go through northern Wellspring Sands, go south into this, whatever this would be. Eastern Wellspring Sands. This is actually a new area for me. It looks like just a kind of a intermediate area that's supposed to connect a couple of the smaller ones. The enemies are still weak here, so I'm not too worried about anything going wrong here. Lightning or ice.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
No!
My turn now. The winds of howling.
Letting the hunt beginning.
How about you? My turn.
I did not realize that they were stronger.
Coming, if thou didst. Lightning. Thou didst fight with courage.
Step right up.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Nice. Nice guess.
My turn now. Pardon me.
Out of my way. Victory shall be mine.
Oh, I don't have a secondary job as Ulbrich here. I'll have to fix that right after this battle. Just going around being a regular old knight. Nothing special
Out
about
of
it.
my way. I appreciate it. Really. Victory shall be mine. Out of my way.
What to do?
What next? I sunder it. Letting my arrow fly and true, holding back nothing.
Oh yeah, I forgot that my club is stronger than my axe. I'll remember that for the next time though. Luckily it didn't matter.
Ready or not, here I come.
Letting the hunt begin.
But they're weak to bows as well.
I sunder it all.
How about you? I appreciate it. Really.
Here I go. The winds of force are howling. What to do? The winds of force are howling.
The battle is truly joy.
Letting my arrow fly and true. The hunt ends.
I believe the Pika is actually here, but he said that he was practicing at the same time, so he's probably just not looking at the chat. Alright, let's see. So I said I needed to equip a job to Ulbrich. really into this critical attack. That's okay. That's a good look for him. Whew. Evasion 0. I'm kind of okay with that. That's actually a really high elemental defense and a really high physical defense as well. So he has like no chance of ever evading the enemy's attacks. Oh, that's really impressive. That ethereal dancer garb is a really good ability there. Oh, almost missed the surges. I actually saw it there earlier, but I just slipped my mind to go grab it.
I've got better things to do.
These enemies used to be tough. I wonder if that's still the case. There are 2 of them now instead of the original, like, 1.
What next?
That said, I am no longer a merchant.
No.
What to do?
What next?
My turn now.
You know what I'm watching? Well, that's probably true. Even I'm not even watching my own stream tonight. My YouTube has been like really bugging out on me lately. I'm not sure what's going on with it. But it sputters and has really bad connection and it's kind of unwatchable.
The battle is truly
Lesson my...
my turn. My blade is unbending! With each battle, I grow stronger.
Enlightening bracelet. That is evasion.
Ready or not, here I come.
How about you? My turn.
Letting my arrow fly and true. I will not be thy prey.
My turn now.
my arrow fly and true. I sunder it. The
Don't
hunt
forget the untouched bonus. It's actually been a while since we've gotten that in combat. Alright, now those were the easy enemies. Now we're up to the what would be normal enemies.
Come on, I've got better things to do. No!
The arrows, noted.
Here I go! The winds of fortune are howling.
Alright, we got some weaknesses to win. That's good.
Level flash.
Sword. We'll take it.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I'm guessing dagger is the last one.
Out of my way.
Let's see if I'm right. Yep.
Come in, if thou darest. I strike it hard.
Remnant? I don't know what that would be. Probably light would be the weakness for that guy. Let's see if he's weak to daggers though.
I appreciate it.
He is. And something else physical.
No!
My turn! The winds of fortune are howling.
Come in, if thou darest. Holding back nothing. I sunder it.
My turn.
Wait, what?
Don't start things you can't finish.
Guess he was already dead. For the curious, I'm only entering the cave so I can put them on the map for later, so I know that they're there. But otherwise, we're just headed straight for town.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunting.
I appreciate it. Really?
What next?
The battle is truly joy.
Let's do this! The winds of fortune are howling.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
How about you?
To be fair, Theron definitely deserved to be hit by Double Bite, because if he had just actually hit the guy, then that wouldn't have happened.
I will cut you down!
Here I go!
I need to find out if you're weak to spears, and you are.
I'm ready for you!
Letting the hunt begin. Holding back nothing.
I can't trust Lynn. Do something weird like anything other than sweep.
I honor thee, my coil.
I like how the random items that you just pick up from the treasure chests are also getting better. Like I've been getting a lot of area of effect healing items out of the chests. Alright. Another screenshot taken for another stream. And I did say that we were going to just leave. I'm just going to quickly check to at least see what the side quests are here.
Greetings.
I'm surprised that I actually don't already have the answer to that side quests. Let's see what this guy has to say. Yep, I do remember. Okay. She must be the royal princess or something like that. Alright, so those two side quests. Oh, okay, I can't go that way. That's story that's story stuff down that way. That's actually better for Haunted, the Gargantuan axe. But I already own a Graviton axe. Oh wait, no. I'm giving her this axe just now because she's a sorcerer. Oh well. I was hoping that that knight that I'm supposed to be looking for would be here. That's okay. Let's take a look inside this palace, see if there's another side quest, and there is.
Listen.
Oh, Laura, okay. Sure. So you got a husband and kids and all the other stuff. Oh wait, so he like actually died? Man, what a grim ending. I was hoping that someone would save him at the end. And the prize for that was really low too, although you can't expect much from just helping out a prisoner. It's 300 gold. There are no other side quests in this town.
Indeed.
Yeah, we'll come back here. In the meantime, I thought I saw a treasure chest. Time to go to the last town, Everhold. We're actually still making pretty good time. Normally I would have already ended by now, but we're so close to the end. We're going to just go ahead and finish off this last one. And I think that the fastest way to go would be to travel to Stoneguard. Is that right? Stoneguard, you would go to here, then here, then here. So that's like 3. Otherwise, I could go north and go here, then here. Yeah, I'll just go north. Get a bit more experience points going that way. And then once we reach the next town, it will be time for bed for me.
Open for business.
Look, slash. Letting the hunt begin.
No, I actually meant to go into the
Ice thunder.
inn in order to heal completely.
Victory shall be mine.
It visits me.
What's it do?
Come in, if thou darest.
What next?
Out of my way.
Now then. I will cut you down!
Let's do this!
Out of my way.
There. Now then.
What next? Holding back nothing.
What to do? You got more than you bargained for.
It's a good day for
That
battle.
looks like a new enemy.
Yes!
I will not be that. Letting the hunt begin.
Octopath Traveler!
Have at you. I shall pierce you through.
Oh, that's awkward.
What to do? Pardon me?
Well, it's not daggers, it is weak too for sure.
Now then.
Letting the hunt begin. Interesting. Listens to me.
It's all calculated.
Here I go!
Victory shall be mine.
I'm ready. Are you? I appreciate it. Really. Don't start things you can't finish.
What that is.
Letting us
Going that
begin.
way was the direct in order to get the
No.
treasure chest that I've already gotten.
Come in, if thou darest.
My turn.
Use the daggers. Got it.
Here I go!
Listens to me. Listens to me.
Have at you.
since the last one, since everyone else is weak to ice.
Ice
Let's
sunder.
that out. Yep. Thought as much.
My turn now. Time to close up shop.
We're about to cross the 70-hour mark. I'm gonna get this treasure chest here.
This is the beginning of your end.
How about you?
Even though we're like pseudo in a rush to finish off this stream, we're not gonna rush that much, because if we skip a treasure chest on one of these like roads on the side in order to get to these towns, we're literally never going to come back for those. So whatever I don't pick up now is just not going to be picked up at all for the rest of the game.
What next? Lightning, piercing them.
My turn now. The winds of power.
Letting the hunt begin.
My turn.
Let's do this. Time for a break.
The battle is.
I just realized that I don't think I have a healer at all on this team. There's no one equipped right now for recovering damage. So if this team actually did have a struggle against some enemies, we would probably actually die.
Come on, I've
I should
got
probably
better
fix
things
that
to do.
actually.
My turn now.
Especially Ulbrich. Ulbrich has no way of healing himself. Everyone else is fine for the most part. Like Tressa has rest and steel HP. Haunted is a beast and probably will just never die anyway, regardless of what happens to her, or what enemies we fight.
Howling.
My turn. I appreciate it. Really.
What next? Ice sunder.
No!
Coming, if thou here. The hunt ends.
About to have our first non-main character hit level 50. That actually works out a little better. I'll go ahead and have Hanet be the cleric. And then Tressa can be the scholar. Strongest weapon is this club that I'll use. It's actually like way stronger physically compared to the rest of the equipment that I have. Max HP plus 50 is not very useful at all to me. Max SP really isn't that useful for me either. Hale and Hardy. I should get Vim and Vigor, but I still need more magic points for that. That's okay. Alright, let's keep going for now. West Stoneguard Pass. These enemies are actually going to be even weaker.
Victory shall be mine.
They're all weak to arrows for some reason.
Lessen the hunt.
Wow, they're so weak.
My turn.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Other treasure chest I spot.
It's a good day for battle.
Come in, if thou darest.
Out of my way.
How about you?
What next?
Why is Hana doing so much damage compared to everyone
Got
else?
more than you bargained
She's
for.
doing like over 1,000 damage where everyone else is doing like 400. I know that she's a higher level and that I've been giving her all of the permanent stat boost items. That's still a little crazy. Maybe damage scales based on levels or something like that. Or like level differences. Maybe that's one of the
What to do?
convenient.
No, then.
Letting the hunt begin.
The battle.
Here I go.
Oops.
What
Just
next?
too weak.
Thou didst
Not as
fight
there to clean that for. At least to a side quest area. Which I'm pretty sure, yeah, I already found Yeti Kings, definitely. I've been there already.
Step right up.
Out of my way.
Oh, let's see. It looks like we actually might not be able to do untouched this time.
I will not be thy prey. Sorcery, letting the hunt begin. A call for bearers.
Victory shall be mine.
Lucky break.
Here I go. To ashes with you.
The battle is truly joined. With each battle, I grow
Still
stronger.
got the untouched. We practically went through the entire region without getting hit by an enemy. Of course, now that I've said that, the very first enemy that I come across is gonna hit me now. Alright, we managed to make it out though. Here's another shrine here.
It's a good day for battle.
Little mini dragons.
Out of my way.
Level slash. Coming, if thou darest.
What's it do?
The battle is truly joined.
Out of my way.
Let's
We are kind of clearing through these enemies kind of easily now. We're also not leveling up as fast. So I guess that means that we're now ready for the story. We have reached every area. Or almost. We're really close. Gone to all 8 towns and all 8 corners of the map.
Now, let us hunt him.
So the next time I stream Octopath Traveler for you guys, we will be back on story sections. We're going to start with Ulrich over in whatever that military area is. And we're going to work our way around the map from there.
Here I go!
How about you?
I will not be thy prey. Let my arrow fly and true. Holy strike, strike and true.
Let's do this! To ashes with you!
How about you? With each battle, I grow stronger.
Can't believe I killed them all without even breaking one of them or getting hurt. Riverford tunnels. Level 55, that's actually stronger than most of the other side questy areas are. All the other side quest areas have been like level 50.
Coming, if thou darest.
How about you?
Let's do this!
Okay, so no domination quite yet. We'll get there though.
Coming, if thou darest.
if you think about it, each level must give a pretty decent chunk of stats. Because it was only at level 59 that I was having trouble with the enemies, and now at level 62 they're kind of easy. So the level difference between like 1 or 2 levels must be pretty high actually, which leads me to believe that like damage calculations and things like that probably have level difference as one of the pieces of their formula.
Out of my way.
Alright, well, I can't beat them all, so I'm just going to lie down and let it happen.
Letting the hunt begin.
Fire. I could use fire on my own to figure out if that was the one. Not axes, they're these clubs.
How about you?
Got more than you bargained for.
Now, letting us hunting. Letting the hunt begin. Holy strike, striking true.
Yeah, I really don't have anything for Therion to offer to this battle.
I appreciate it, really.
My turn now.
How about you?
Out of my way. I appreciate it, really.
Coming, if the holy strike, striking true.
No. Out of my way.
What to do?
Well, if they want to play like that, then I guess I'll just walk away with this 3 wins.
Time to close up shop.
Alright, do we make it? You're so close.
Let us fight with honor.
Starting to get a little tired. It just crossed over the midnight threshold here. It is 12:02. But we finally made it. We're here in Everhold. That means we can now fast travel to every single town on the map in the game. We also know where the 4 remaining shrines are that we need to solve. The Archmagus, Warbringer, Runeblade, and Starseer. Those seem like advanced job classes that I'll be able to get, which would be nice to have, especially since I'm pretty much like running out of job skills to have here. Yeah, pretty much Haunted is practically done with everyone. Like, once she gets 1100 more job SP, actually not even 1100 more, but rather 10,000 more. That's actually very different from what I said. Yeah, she needs 10,000 more, and then she'll be done with all of the original job classes. The others have some catching up to do, but, you know, Haunted, the main character, is doing pretty well. Alright, the final thing for the night that we're going to do before we do sign off, we're almost at the 3-hour mark. We're going to see what these side quests are and if we're able to solve them right now. And then we're going to build the party that we're going to use when we do Ulbrich's story during the next Octopath stream. Let's see, just based off the first few people, looks like I am able to inquire most of the people in town. Level 50 is what she's looking for. So there'll be a few people that I can't inquire about. Well, I happen to have the legendary sword with me, so... Money's cool, I guess. I was hoping for some super awesome item, but that's okay. We can't always win all the time. I sure got that money back really quick. An evasion dagger? That's pretty nice. Soul dagger, that's like the best magical dagger that I know exists. Looks like Therion has to level up a little bit more before he can, you know, rob everyone blind in this town. Wonderful.
Oh, hello.
Historian's hat. Let's see what that does. Restore SP after every action. That's actually a really good one. Like it's as good in defense as the thing I currently have, which to be honest isn't that great, but you know, it's up there. It's Silent Bandana. And it gives you extra SP. Alright, we just crossed into the 3-hour mark. We have traveled to every town in the world. We have discovered 4 last shrines that should give us some new power. I don't know what exactly yet, but we're getting there. We got some good levels to go for as well. Let's get Ulbrich in here. Then let's get our weakest member in here as well. Make sure that everyone's got a job. This is fine. I'll give him the proper equipment for this. Trinity Sword. Doombreaker. Lizard King Axe. Would it be better to have the Oasis hat or the Historian's hat? The Historian hat. I need to figure out first who's going to get the Historian hat. First of all, it makes most sense for it to go to Ophelia. And that's who it'll go to, that's fine. Alright, I think that we've optimized Ophelia. Shield. No enemy has ever used light damage on me, I don't think. I'm pretty sure at least. So it would be kind of silly to go based off of that. It'd be nice to have like an adamantine headpiece. I wouldn't mind it, for sure. $124. Yeah, it's okay for Ophelia to have the better equipment there. I've given up on there being equipment with better speed for Therion. But we made up for the speed with the necklace, so now we're still at a higher overall speed than we started with. Granted, that just means that we could reach even higher speed, but that's fine. Light and shield would make sense for him. Best speed goes to him, that's good. This looks like the best I'm going to be able to do for him. Max SP plus 10. That's definitely not the best I can do there. Stimulating bracelet is what I'm looking for. Although I probably would rather have something that increases my elemental attack. Though it doesn't look like such a thing exists. Preventing silence is probably good enough. Is he physically tankier than... Yeah, he is. He's physically tankier than Ulrich is. Maybe that's what his job was supposed to be this whole time. It's just he's a sponge. Absorbing up health and defense. Alright folks, I'm sure that was ultra riveting. Menu diving is I'm sure everyone's favorite part of any role-playing game, but unfortunately the fun has to stop here. We are now completely prepared for taking on the first of many Chapter 4 story session stream. We've got all the people in place, we've got the equipment in place, the jobs are in place. You know, nothing more to do now except just actually do it. So when we return to Octopath, we will be doing story session, what would that be, 25, and we'll be continuing on from there. So we're at 70 hours now, with about 2 hours for every chapter stream. That's another 1686, plus another, like, let's say 10 hours for getting the side, for getting the beating the shrines, and also doing the last few side quests that we have. There's just a couple left, not many, but you know, we are trying to 100% the game, so we'll need to do every single one of them. missing a few here and there. We're better in some towns than others. So I'm thinking we're gonna finally end off the game at like 90 to 100 hours, which would be pretty good. We expect to see more Octopath in the next coming weeks. Hopefully we'll get this out of the way before we start Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which I don't even think is going to last me 90 hours, even though it's a Pokemon game, which is a little sad, but that's okay. Tomorrow probably won't stream. If I do, it'll be like late, and it'll be a quick one, probably Sonic Adventure. And then as the week goes from there, Wednesday probably will not stream, but if I do, actually no, Wednesday I'll probably stream, and it'll probably be Super Smash Brothers. So that's the next few games to look forward to. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed Octopath so far tonight, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Good night, everyone.